sports station, and of course the headquarters of Ghana Sports. More secondly, Takra Demutianka was 105.9. And Uti Anope Ghana. Yamu will be a Kwaba. Ediaba Jumadin so. Many the Quadro Mansamo Shosho. Charles Osesibe Barrister. Mavis Amano. Professor E.K. Wallace Countryman Songo Musisi Abua. Abigail Sana Sosu Erica Sedu Bodi Sergio Manucho. Queensta Ejapon Kobe Stone. And then Immortal Ejakwa Echampo. Executive producer Samuel Kwada Derechi. Secondly, take credit for 105.9 on the internet at the Mola My John Line and also on the Multi TV radio channel. On the social media platforms, I hold on. We are live on Facebook. Asempa 94.7 FM. Instagram at Asempa 94.7 and then Twitter at Asempa 94.7. Live on Facebook at the moment. It's Babia will be able to Medino. Said the H go Ghana or Amanonio with the Kabu Equa Juma will fear Babia will be ano. A Quenya Sunko Mao. So we had Medina said the H go and Nano pay on Asempa 94.7. This is the ultimate sports show on the ultimate sports station. And then the headquarters of Ghana Sports. Hana Ghana Tie, Hana Ghana Kasa. And some of your shots, you can go back to win some of the amount. And I say, the work at win some, yes. The work at win some. The two amount we are. I feel said and some air coinano. Over to me, I shall say, I join discussions. No, now I feel what do I just say at the Abba? I feel I just black and candy at the amount. I want you to know so. It's nature said, Babiano. And I be better than a Quamu Kama. Say, I share no. My two handmo and a Kriaso, but you'll be for the microphone. Now, I feel I said, city or Hodmo. Mamachi, Mamachi. Want to say, put you. Want to say, no, yeah, I can hear you. No, not testing. A double trudos. A double trudos. Not testing. Not testing. A year by your crew, Sabina James or compression. Indeed, almost job when you're testing. Now I want to compression. Probably or Bonnie James, a fellow for James. And to almost send your manners are no testing try Mike 1 2. Macacha Mamma said, Yabumidi. Mike 1 2. Testing Mike. To Mike and I would in your bono. Let me say, this I've never say. Me ana mode me adwuma ho o sa abia na bibia bokode kojo eye pa ba ka daka yankop o se ni penyanko anaka dubidi na ka dubidi nti ade nso nya chin so de eye de ya nyame ma ni de o ma de nchi nti eye de ya enkosi na hina eje nyame de ebe ye se Ghana fo bompaye a so mpanifo no bibia bompaye ye bompaye mfama ye nuanom a sabe o madwuma Asempa I say Momo enyuma eyi wona di ebafie no Ghana ye mompaye ye fama nuanom no sa Asempa ni so onyonko da no da enukre ayehu ebetimi atu obia efa ebafie no kwajo anodin true anodin true serious enti was Ghana bompaye papa mawomo okay yankwe de ne kita wa no pay no pay me kita define that obokrata na anopay define that mane na mane na wode tudwa no enya akono enya nika enya nitie wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ busumi July nko na no betwa mu kan kwansia a esisiye ɛwɔ ya kwantempo ahodoɔ so no enipa efa mu ehwere wɔ mo nkwa ɛyɛ wɔ ha ɛne aduonum enson 157 na wɔkyerɛ sɛ wode etoto afia etwa mu no de no ho a na no enipa wɔ ha aduanan enkron ntutum sɛ afekro no emu no afei senke yɛbɛte akɔyɛchi no yɛkɔyɛnim ɛwɔ kan kwansia ne nipa a ehwere wɔ mo nkwa no pay define that air bon woman ye enti asenkafo no wo mo nto ombo ase no kura nyame ne wutimu se kan kwansia no dodo no afom so ni fa senkafo abotre ni ho wonu atimi no se edunu bi na atike mu na akona hwese de ebinimo ka hyen a wutimu bisa se enti sankrofo wo mo ko driving school ana se
car no ya Emma woman no fitin ya no better stay na chi echinchi mom de nkrofo enkwa edi agro de nkrofo enkwa atu asane mu na eda ho no nemom hyenkani bia nwiri hu se o ka hyen na se wan hwe ya wan kasa nso ubetimi afamu ewu na ne tuudi ka dwene ho kane a afa ubedi ka ubesa adwene wona na otene mu nso emu na afa waka ne yie ne nyina yetimi efuru baabi ayekro akwa koduru baabi ayekro ne yetwafe na abrekro no chese nanu brone hafo mantem haye na wotwe wiye eno we me kan kwansie ya nipa nson ya mutu eze no kwan kwaka July de no enti chese ya ha adwen enti yenhwe ne ye sebe ya enema ebetumi akoyie na China fo wo manim kitinkitin na wo mguso hyebo ai wo mbabua ama ebibre maman eka hodo a yedede no yetimi afirifirim na anopai definder abamanie
ayokata ini daily satellite so abamanie na nka sa nyina mu no wo chese okoso full like kumase lorry terminal na wo hono ye wo owura Julius Caesar amwa wono wo vice chairman edema ekuodo no etufo ekire se ebetumi aban emra wona wo mu preach wo ka enam emu no se ka tuwa na ekwa na nkofo gina mu ena obetre mo firi kumase aba beduru senkoko obe preach saa na ofufu atre mo firi nkoko abeduru nkran no we preach saa nkoko saa no na vice chairman ye ka se sade no ede akwanhia papa paisan se dede a wo no ene obi wo kwa esotonyom kwa se ne hato ne mo mpaye chese ma wo mu ni nyina wo se ka na bu twi a passengers ni nyina ya dava fo san so mo nyina so hwe kwa mu ebo dava no kokko e wo kwan ni ya sa bebre so na behwe na dede gboka mu praise the Lord praise wo se nyampa ebo ne nyame asem no chiri da bi na mu se betumi aboa ama ekwan so toten etumi akoso nti aban hwe na wo mra san krofo no wo de ka no elodu nu agina mu eya ma na etu a no asifom enya se ekode na fe ni wo mo de collection nyina wo that's right na no so ho asem no afi kata etan dia ba wo chese Kumase High Court no yamfo justice CA Wilson and the job no wahye you should make association crofo obi entua 1000 Ghana cedis each other ya omo chese nka omo kwakoto maba na bato no na court ede enhyeto so mo bi ankoto na se chia court who are you and omo kogina so to aba no na za be de court afa no contempt yes sika no mo anya pedia no omo kom 14 days imprisonment enti ene ne so ho asem ene no na krata aye the daily satellite what they abansam de do so na so we na ye de ma yetefo
ene memfa aye today the obokrata ento so na so enyina Asante Mantemu na anopai wo bomane e wo today the obokrata mo se adwene mu hawo adwene mu yare ko ekosoro Asante Mantemu wo se ene wa manu mu so etese ayi aeroplane a etuo no ena ekosoro saa na ehwehwe mu Asante Mantemu apomdi adwumayefo aye de aba beto dwa no ekese wo se de ntia ama sabre adwene mu yade ekoso ewo Asante Mantemu no aware mu nsem empratwe a emu nsem aye dendenden adwuma sem ohia na afei ama amanfo adwum anya adwene mu yade na wo chese afi ye bu mu mienu ebepem enei de guso yi nka hu enipa mpemiens 3000 ena o maba ya sabe ehwe mu no o madwene mu no omkonjo mpi ho keka ba na enano so yese brown for Mantam num won so de ne buburja enti ahwe de sa afa be wie hye ne nyina
menta no ba se nipa bia wo kakra
na nipa bia wo kakra na nya to the stream
say ade ne kwa ni ma na ekosa de ayala ha
nipa bia wo kakra so obufu otimi ye ne ya otimi say
we correct
ka wose me na nka wose me nyanto anana nka ni kwa se me ye ni se ba se adwemu yare na wo hu maame bi se o so ni maame afia konedu ebrebe no odi juma
maame afia konedu ben
ye ya maame afia konedu okuntie wa ye di juma o radio so na na wo di juma e wo radio so na wo ka say won say ne timedie bia na ase ma no de omo aware sam ne ade ba na o ka sa na o se hwe se odo nanim fraye love is not blind enti sa wo do a What do I come and do another wadrin so I day?
Oh, they are do and then you fry. Is there someone? See, I find someone in the house.
How do I come and do another wadrin so I day? So, what do I come and do not one wadrin so the say, Bibia, but yes, I ever shock you. If I was Sabre and so Quabranensa, and yes, I'll bet to shock. Ah, okay. I'm not saying Madam the other because one way and one wadrin so to her now, Bo Bra, Ghana for man be brave. The man up and be bra quadruple. Okay, I'm interested. Papa was Indium. Chairman, a group Indium, and working was saying. Now say, Asempa financial institutions, Ghana for Ediana, a moon Samaya Bubruja, and Crofo to 2 woman hour Kafraka Chono was Sere. About sending a do bremra near Mr. Bisan some new year, yes, I say, ye pay Ghana for the Yadi, yet ye pay you may be a negu, Ghana in our do sick a cojano, was here the design and Yama Sepono, a bra eponase, a fair name to me maybe. A banisa, a month for Baba fire mayaton, no matter in Yaka, and see Yamwa, Sabaya Ghana, in Humano so, or more able to me, Egina.
Crata in the Chronicle. Chronicle Baman, not just say. Enipa mako do bebre ena omonam so na omakobokro no nti krono omoboye no enam so kra ma esoja bi kra woka ho nti court wo boaso secret court ahye wo mo nkodam fiase 125 years o kabo manager so mo bia 25 years benan bemfo oye esoja Emmanuel Rochire kwesi amponsa kojo asamwa akwesi yeboa wo mo nyina wo ka ho se China fo bi ena mo kodije wo ho sika jeje wo ho ne ma ne o mo japade ne nam so e ma sa brede court ahye so mo nkodam 125 years esoja e ka ho na bank sem yai ba kwesi Midland a e konam so ma mi polisi kwabo no wesa wonya ni sika yi ena na yesu kumase First Allied Bank e ho so nkofo ko bo twi ko bo sese ye jesike obi e jesike nti yese ne obonu fe ne panic withdrawals no ahete wo papa ene nkofo gu bank ye nim ye jesike enya sam kitwa enti panic ensemo de aba no ebi eno no na kata de aba no chese anhwe ya Ghana ne yekokom no enya sam kitwa akura osan sese no ye fren nkofo bi vigilante for yes, chese doors papa MPP ni NDC woni wom ubodi invisible forces Asoka boys
the Hawks
Bamba boys Kandaha hwan they say kwada no ba ko ba yes the Hawks enti kata chese anhwe ye ma security experts na for omoni eno maso eno mo sanyina ambamu ametu omfo a ebedu ba bi no na
ebejinsem tiese de ni mfam na nya adwuma assembly
omojo ma ye security de bi eso eno me number bi aram control security officer bi oti adwuma kese bi na ahwe aba bi ekita
oka say private fund dey say am dey na
o aba bi ekita original adwuma ni gate ano na me hwe ni say nam ye ni o chere na we o jira no so
security
obi abeto aso so aba poru we
security baba obo adwuma barafu
mark we na me fa daily guide into aso na daily guide omampeni na na dan kwakufo ado Uber driver ado taxi driver ado truck driver wotum say one Ghana for wo China bridge mem na wonom ekobode mu edididi nkomo kakara omani age papa na wotum say picture no bia person obam bie do atwe ne mene do atwe ne nsa omani age na asem kese anopai daily guide ede ato ani mu ha no say Auditor General blows 7.6 million Ghana cedis on cars. Papa ya Daniel ya dom level. And what I say Auditor General so you want to know. One man contractor and what you governing board ya dear man and also who the hell are you? Who born dog? Momo ya why moko school dream with me my ejuma. And we pure magu baby. A committee can ho pure mu nyina gu baby. And what me carry sika choppable money 7.6 million choppable money and what they akwaje cars and your VAT wom and your cars and any dey jai na menim dodo a wono betene and na odete Auditor General Department
yeah na kroma sa de tenwani o da we na apie do
nkosi ago we nkosi hute oso omko a delegate so omko bisa na sa so omko na eye me deputy and eye deputy ni so bonidin so a eno so eno akoda ne entwensene ene sa papa yi Daniel ya Adamlevo wode nasem ababeto animu hasen na the only mosquito in Ghana politics general the mosquito I say don't get ya no waka say was say oben this amanyoko no ma from away free her we free nti atwene ba ye ho enye ye we free nti ye mpia ne nsinchen was say no na ekoso e wo this amanyoko no so sa ne me ye ekoso die so o ma onye ho bibia e betete amanyoko na pansa me be te se konti be ba bi o mutie kwa de ene nkeye
party composition ensem piepie mu sa omo power on tis animal we o say ba wa
to obi ahụ no obi aka na no atu
Ghana money
Ghana sweet.
Oh, that be sweet when your party is in power.
That be so well, we can create the sweetness yourself.
Anyway, back to
yankwe krata ni GT Ghanaian Times Obama ni na no ada Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne House of Folk. Omo ko hia ewo Kuriso Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium Sunday no friendly match kekewu ya say the supporters eni yeye yonku abufu show sa and so ama supporters of Accra House of Folk has been arrested ya chirwom you process from Tedom Court adaya ACP Peter Baba and the confirm as the Ghanaian Times no chese wo hwe ene ya ahodos nko a omodo tro omo ye na je say bonese for
Asempa FM
eyo madwe so mbedi bone enoti enam so amanipa mako and so de police force of bachelor ma omo kase ya enei ondo omo kokot na afi court akodi o masem ntine so ho asem no na afi papa yi court amane bill 45,000 Ghana cedis onko na achiri wasan ba court adanya o chese o ye na adwe so bebu business woman bi hajia fazia eti eno so ho asem ye friend Mohammed now asani wono na sabre de court ahye say on 45,000 or the 45,000 Ghana cedis 23 so ewo asema mame Hasina edin ko gina court no ntine so e ho asem no
okay
ene Daily Graphic ena me de to aso na Dr. Ibrahim aya enyas ena woka sen wo chese enano ye program bia abide ba ese obefa so amankrofo enya adwuma eye Nation Builders Cup eye napko aye tudi no wo se wo ba wo timi akreti enwuma no mako ba se enum nchichemu no wo mu enum ena se enipa ba se eye empim aduonum enan ene ahenum 54,500 ene edomo a wo frase na October busumi ye wakwakoye adwuma wo se sankrofo de wo ma dikan edoma sese baby emiamia enum no October busumi obefrase aye adwuma na emiamia wa kreti ede ato no ebm Civil Ghana, Revenue Ghana, Educate Ghana, Enterprise Ghana, and afa Digitize Ghana eno any models ahodo num waye ho adwuma wo de sa nipa empem aduonum enan ene ahenum ede ko honum wose sa brede napko sa enseseye no egusu ekoso na wo hwese Ghana de shebe se empem wo ha 100,000 eno obefam enya adwuma aye ewo afimu ene wo mo ni se abanfo ga ebinum atede ebinum ba fie ne ebinum nso ko enti yentretsem sebe ya wo mo ba fie no nso ebenya baabi afa na what say omemu electrical items wo ha say no ayede wo ye fie ne ho nkoro ne ba no ebe se ahanu ene enan no emu be se 197 dey substandard en ode gina eye nsani ani a enuru baabia esese ye de ba edwaman so enso eguso na ukọ abrodu nkwa eno awrehusem bi esi ho krona bonyenya krono atopiti ene se ochiami wo kronum one ne yire nipa bonfo bi akoto wo so wire ekumom nyina teche da mogem wo dwene ho a wo hunu ne nti a eba ne sa enti anopen Daily Graphic da obokrata nso medina
insight ni na wa insight ya no chese ahwe yi a deadly fever nkramamu anya sanketo akra na we no ehwemu fro bi kra na this answer bato dwa se o ma yo mo hwehwemu a no mo hu se sa fever ya no odin gbawura nkran kurom a ankase Ghana nyina nkran kurom inakra ACCRA akra nkran enunti o chese wose ni pe nyina ahwe obo hu yi person se sa ya de no ano de pa
ene me fa daily statement en twa to na yenko wo se nipa be se apem ne ahensia na enkran efidie bi a wo ba besie na wo de aye adwuma NLG deal no be famu a wo mso ebetumi enya adwuma na wo de esedun ketiamfo ni so ato a wo che se ese wo ba ndisi amanyuko mu ampapa mu no amane musu papa
okay ekwa na gese de wo no ho Ghana nti amane ba ko work at betumi de aboye ni
no brawe
oba Namfa assembly ho nipa na ma pia wo baye wo so bisa bisa nafa na
find that sports na no pay na ye binada se du binada dia na se wo se find that sports na wo die hin pa now say 2018 FIFA Men's Player of the Year Mercy snubbed as Ronaldo, Salah, Modric make short list. Na kwajo
Messi snubbed. What I don't know because Messi snubbed. Nipa no wa mo no wodi afinu. Afinu wa mo no wodi a ese o ka the last train ho. What you say?
Yeah.
Enti no yes, snobbing on deserve to be there.
Okay.
So you know Chinchen yedi woma wo bob ho modin afimu no yedi omudiaba.
Yes, simple.
Enti no
afiu timi se Messi no waye.
O bob ho modin aba ndru ho.
Na nkoto dwoma yemre.
Onyire no ho.
And say injuries rock Black Stars ahead of Kenya clash and wode aba na enwechi kwa na ye players a wo mo ewo ho mbebonti enya asembia. Finder Sports editorial says violence in Kotoko has class shows we haven't learned from May 9th. And they said be a yeka. Ye be a yeka.
Nanka sa two teams die so be about be adwum kran ko sen pakro yam hye no na tonso a wotena se.
Feature Bisasa Liverpool for the title. Are they the real deal? And ye Bisakwajo, are they the real deal? Liverpool.
Liverpool are radio. Radio. Yeah.
Na Chelsea.
What she said to no, you don't understand. Obisa say omo a real deal. Say they are real. Omo a real deal.
Chelsea. One kasa as a Chelsea a fan. What through towels?
No. Tie. Say make an intimacy. Question be na people be say.
Say are they the real deal?
Yes, they are because league na set no. One minute Chelsea pen akọ ayi. What about 4 out of 4, 12 over 12. No, ready.
Oh yeah, and
what she said to me,
and I'm just saying the mere
it doesn't mean some total.
The mere fact say what you are as a strong Chelsea fan say Liverpool is a real deal. No, I just want to tell. I can mention 4 clubs in the Premier League. Or me a real deal. They will battle for it. It doesn't mean that I'm throwing the towel. Chelsea is also a real deal. Manchester is also a real deal. City is also a real deal. Wow. They'll battle it out. And the one with a real deal, no? I bet you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ya nkasa mu ni Tom Kruger mu no omo fifi omo ni hwe na aba no wan kom asem yetia na akoya asem kese de ama fan zone say which is the group of deaths in the Champions League and name the teams likely to progress. Na Jeff Vincent say one the group A B Barcelona ne Tottenham ne PSV ne Inter Milan group no and wo huni say emu ozen papa na uma abaka so say group A obe pie mu na Atletico Madrid ni Monaco ni Dortmund mu na wo hwa wo mu ebeko ni Club Brugge no na Brian Oyaru o say Manchester United ni Juventus are the two teams are wo force on beko mu no we no Manchester United fan because Juventus to say Ronaldo ko ho me Manchester United fan but me Ronaldo fan because me Madrid kakra 89 say yenyina yedi ho akodi Juventus echi nti wo kama Jessica group of Manchester United ni Juventus ya yenenim Emmanuel Boachi Yado say Emmanuel Boachi Yado say groups ni enyina mu odin papa panch won de won pa ne humusuo enkonkobo group bi edi no ogide se group ebebo modern no and on be come when him since from the European League no so was center spread ho unye finder sports can ka benye be national so say Black Race be competing 2018 American Open no na wo hwe ye mrantie Christian Amo ne Richmond safo wo mo akodi abrochire be 4 months ni omuguso weightlifting de masa ye ni size na ukopie ma mrantie ebo wo modern wo ko competition bi wo modern medals ba competition beyond the copy of medals ba
and I hear you on day.
Oh, nyom hwe ya nyom hwe wait one it's Las Vegas US Open no ebeba so wo mo abroche dada Dr. KPS de wo bo ade papa wo ene ye team coach wo hwem nante yi so kama wo US month ne so September ya 13th to 16th na competition no eba so a chese exam kwa ka mekoko jomo na bibia konkan so bedin say papa ebe mam kwan amamako na yes, Ghanaian players to watch in the 2018-2019 UEFA Champions League. Ube PM dia Akwadwo Samoa Kasim Nuhu me am player papa no Baba Rahman Shaka for na Thomas Party onu so ye big player na Richmond Boachi Adom ne Rashid Smaila za wo mu team no Zevda se cry Vena no Immortal si two bet wo so a ubedi papa sans wo bom humodin ye Europa mu papa Immortal si bet pa de wo sika no wato sa grofo team Boachi Adom ne ye Rashid Smaila a team no so ntina ehun ensem no Daily Graphic Sports page so edia what they abano or say Central Regional Hockey Founding Fathers honored ya mu anam penyifo no ma mu ntwen wo mu ebe wuawie no mu akwa gino mu yase ekọ cancer makese me de me wuna ba me yase be ka asem ya me sori ahwo asum no masa akodem eti na ehun nsem no ene ya meti ase ya me hu ye me mo ame azana da chibinya me frame what's yasu oh ni baba what's yasu nyamwa ni yamwa wa ni nyamwa oh momwe pa emra ye yasu se mo anu be kan no enjoy esa pepe wie ne so be kwa sa kwajo anamwa GFA staffs confirm payments of June salary by government and also one more ede abana. First lady unveils sports kits for exchange program na Madam Rebecca Foundation na to say me penyin pa just say me una me join papa that's watch me no na de ne ndiana me de atata eti ma Rebecca na what coordinate foundation e solicit for funds e babe buan krankra e wo Ghana mem ye bona baso papa e san say ado guide ye wo no wa try one ba mi nam kroma nkrofo si enkoyie eti my imagine say menya abuten matro letter 10 e de akoma na na ado dankwa ekufu ado e de mu no nsem no ya na mu nsem doso what you say eti me sheda tro letter na me du na me danyane anu me jaleta na to ho eti me kope na esi me jaleta na to san krofosi enkoyie eti enkoyie no won kanya ne ho because mama ye na enkoyie no me jan na mbefa no so wonu so anya ne ye no obi fufuro ba me jan na makwa kofa ni pa fufuro nti letter no ene headline no nketenkete mon kan kire nansa who was GMPC Ghana's fastest crown me dey na finals no baso eti na wa hye so safo ansa gini din papa wa hwe ya na chese wakoje na no so honsem aba Ronaldo takes over Valladolid de bia mbo amebre na de maboni Valladolid
Ronaldo was back to your club.
Yes, chese what club Ronaldo anya Cristiano Ronaldo the real deal and honsem aba eti no honsem no na obepiem dia na chese Black Queens so wo mu guahoboa no so a eye dan a hweben hwebe ye be hosti
na ahwode a wode asem ya wode ahwode unya asave go no we
oh me see ye hwebe ye be hosti eti jingles no cry about we say ye bokra na obi ehun say vim na ba you say unam kroma abe hu billboards ni ade mo kase ye be ginyina no masa yenye ye be bo mo kaso omkoso ba fem ye be bo mo be afa ba
yeah okay you come pacho me ko
ade pa de minyaaya na nke de ma
Asempa FM
de ma musala nkenya bad
kai musala
na kai didindi
na world cup world cup
na de world cup kwa ne de
yo world cup here
enya world cup
kai didindi ye
world cup
Asempa FM
na obi a wapra nso ntinka wontwa de ti emfa nkosi ne na so masa na na eye so world cup nkwa na wo hwe wo de anka ne wo de be ma eye o Modric world cup nkwa na ade wo hwe wo de
wo de yati ade no mo celebrated mo celebrated players me sense na ho no mo celebrated so me sense because between Modric and Zero ba wo bisa me a Zero
na
what you say second Modric third
ana me say mimi fam pa de ma C7 nkenya bad
because this year obo so bia was
what bia de mo hwe wo so
asasi wo so obo so bia but truly last week to European best player obo de ma Luka Modric so I won't be surprised so me say the World Cup na pin so obo de man
na some Modric any World Cup ya obi ansa na hu na action
ba Madrid team am so ya dey Madrid team
so dem we hu ni action dia o si
and you okay
but me woman farmer me don be Supreme Court
okay me da say kia abusanfo etwa so aka abonu nsia pa husima aduanan pepe 40 after 6 kai say ene September bosome no ne da etoso ye 9 pepe e de gusu e de bro live on Asempa 94.7 me dey kwadwo mensa moshosho Charles Osesi be barrister so no achi say ye bibia koso kama na uni bibi Hasvok supporters akasa bebrebe ewo eye said game no esifa koso eye sa match na kotokodo has a boy na omo ni double super clash no and one of the things I see here officiating now supporters ni bi e de aba betu dwa say yenhwe na omo say agro no has ni kotoko agro no omo mpebiem ye nya di na friendly match no kwa has ne kotoko kwa no ya bo friendly match na ma ya belittle that rivalry between Has and Kotoko no and won komo ye be die but ba me ko amano so na me former managing director of Accra Suffolk former NCC chairman of Accra Suffolk Ora Neil Armstrong Motagbe entwetwe enkomo enanope Neil good morning
Mosho
na pacho wa pomti sano pa imponio
nyamyadum ho ye muso
pacho yes ye ho ye pa ye dan say waje brese odi bekasa on Asempa 94.7 this is the ultimate sports show na asete won ka check akra Neil
yeah no cry
na ugusu ye football
absolutely
oh nice anopay the entire mama frɛ wo kra mpo na mani abrese me no betwetwe nkomo asemi a me hu say right up kitwa bi ana waye but answer na meba into details about the right up no recently eniama ekoso Hasofok Boboko no mu na anu team na start omo training Pobiman a che say omo move to omo training site a omo training wo no ene ade a wote a che na monitor hu se na niam akosen
wala ni di kamera
Asempa FM
meka say o me video so no kre say mo team me catch a lot of hard supporters so aka say o mo team me catch I've been quiet mainly for very personal reasons, but behind the scenes, no, I'm very engaged with Heart of Folk, especially the supporters, no, in a way, as a former NCC chairman, just encouraging them quite a bit faster to me about club, no, in spite of the challenges that club is facing. Back to your question, the fact that Jacob Pobiman for me is a very positive development. Yeah, Sesika Bebre. In renting fields such as for ATTC Park, Police Depot, Ajax Park or Legon, and I think it's a good move to finally start using Pobiman. Some older Phobians from many years ago, Mutomadi told them a club, no, Mekaya, Nipa, and Alpenio or the Nim, Ayenya Sasasino, or Frank Sawyer, Nyami, and Funny, Crancy, and he left a legacy. Those groups left legacies, and if you say it's to honor our legacy, the current board have been able to get us to start training at Pobiman. So that's a positive development. Mekai say Mehu or Phobian WhatsApp platforms a lot of supporters were excited.
Asempa FM.
Congratulated board, congratulated the managing director Mark Noonan, and I think that it's a positive development. In terms of the play on the field of play, a lot of supporters, we all supporters about the lack of major trophies won in the last few years. I'd say so we all have contributed in one way or the other to this. And as I say, Yang as supporters, together with all other stakeholders in the club, come to a point to say, look, I almost say quite a number of people have differences about things that go on in the club. But whenever it's the case, have supporters, any your leaders know what differences, and now your differences in your decide to say, your decide differences to better change. As quite a big pager club now, we've always been successful. It happened in 2000, it happened in 2004. It can happen again, and that is why I personally remain engaged with the supporters. Our constitution can say the lifeblood of Accra Hearts of Oak are supporters. The lifeblood, Muja, a Bemma club, not a homie, as a living being, is the supporters. When the supporters go down, the lifeblood is gone. And I know, say, Nipa Bebre, a fair, Kasa, complaining Bebre. But guys, let's put our differences aside. It's time, say, decide differences better change. No matter how difficult it is. Because when I was the financial control of NCC, we had differences with the Atuaho-led board. There was a day where they took a decision. We found a respectful way, and almost a sound decision. Soon after that, we won the 2004-2005 CAF Confederations Cup, the Tunisian Virgin Cup. So there are ways where we can work together. Club.
Asempa FM.
I believe that Hearts of Oak was founded for a reason. Yes, support a club, no. Yes, support no for a reason, not just for win. Maybe if I'm support of Hearts of Oak, no. It's not just say has a win, has a lose. No. In spite of my human frailties, to raise the image of the club. My club are your forefathers, the ancestors, and my we must leave a better club.
But win. No sooner has been the problem of the supporters. Say they want a win, and that was the next issue. I maybe draw attention to it. Say it looks as if say he has even winning the league. Said this year league, Yashas here, Anka it's been 10 solid years now ever since I has winning the last Premier League trophy. 10 years, and how can the supporters be happy when in 10 years there's no major trophy to show?
I've not said we should be happy. I mean, nobody can be happy. Your club, we became used to success, okay? But several clubs have gone through surface before, and I'm not justifying it. You cannot justify it. We are a big club. We are the biggest club in this country. We are the oldest existing club in this country. We are the club who in the year 2001, you're ranking the 8th best club in the world. So the supporters have every right to expect success upon success.
We are the biggest club in Ghana.
Absolutely. We are the biggest club in this country. We are the club that spans every tribe, every region, every religion, every whatever you can mention in this country. That's Accra Hearts of Oak. Cosmopolitan club, supported by people of different nationalities and different whatever. That's Accra Hearts of Oak. A lot of people say they support Hearts, but when say Nipa be Hearts, I say. And I think it's about time we begin reorienting ourselves about what Accra Hearts of Oak stands for. A strong and proud tradition. And then a name and coincidence and anybody to make and send me about a crowd of folk.
But
that's why the statement I wrote. I said, arise, Phobians. We come from a rich tradition. 1911 formed. Yes, it took us a long time. Say, Asana, you win the Africa Cup. But when we won Africa Cup in the year 2000, 2001, you said Zamalek or West France, Tunisia into 2000. Obibeka said you are remembering past glories. Of course, the glories are there. It's a matter of record. Whenever you are in a place where you feel say, you're better than what you are, no. As I said, about near Sida, Wabakosem, the pride that Heart of Folk was. You start working. We be Kenya who says, we must arise again and do it again.
Yeah, but I know.
That's how I motivate myself. I mean, become Asem. And so as I motivate myself, I think it's proper. I say them motivated supporters. The negative talk. We are not saying that name and can. But hey, a lot of people go to negative. Real Madrid, when Madrid go through us and almost start winning Champions League. Mention them. People clubs up. AC Milan, look at where they are today. Inter Milan, look at where they are today. Manchester United went to relegation. Clubs have gone through trouble, and the supporters combined with the other stakeholders and raise that flag again. I think it's possible for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Okay, now possible for Accra Hearts of Oak, but Sir Hearts of Oak is the biggest club in Ghana. Yeah, okay, who justify. Now we are back to back. Ya bomu pa kotokofono. I'm say from Africa Club of the Century. Na the way almost say oma bobo sutromienu na unisa sutromienu so ema ani pa and I'm sure ya ade no ama eja team ni suniti no mudi akoshe referee and it is captured in your
let me just make a correction. In fact, in Kosher referee, all I'm saying is that supporters feel that the referees were not up to scratch, and that's what I put in my thing there. In fact, I'm called ball referee. Yeah, well, the Chroma Kotoko 4-0. What happened? I mean, there's history that we can remind ourselves of. 15th of March 2000. Let's show them 4-0. They scored a 3-0 before then. Now in the year record, no. Yeah, but show them 4-0. Has anybody been able to equal that record? You are back on same move. Your fashion say referee. All I'm saying is that if we feel, as supporters said, the referees were not up to scratch, commentators, yes, how supporters are, radio, so they should register that displeasure clearly, respectfully, or register displeasure, no. Beyond that, we can say National Chapters Committee of Accra Hearts of Oak, through your management, and now one man kasa NCC, no, one man protest letter to the Referees Association of Ghana, no one copy Ministry of Youth and Sports, just to register the displeasure. Hearts of Oak Kotoko games are huge games. When they see May 9th, we saw what happened on May 9th. We don't want it to happen again. But let's do it in a proper way. Let's let the rule of law prevail. Meaning, fall the law into our own hands. And I stand with our management to condemn the act of the supporters be on Mututu chairs at Kumasi Stadium. No, I will condemn it any day. But beyond that, if we have a protest, the laws are there. The processes are there. Intimidate, yes, supporters leadership, no, or more dream, a process, I bet me a fast one, register your displeasure, no. Because whether we like it or not, another hard Kotoko game will come again. Yeah, but attention is no better than a pager to the point that into me control.
No, if it's so true because I was from my background, you know, the last strong a small right type B at the Phobian supporters, and the title is Arise Phobians. Arise Phobians. Now it is based upon Saudi Internet and pay Emma me friend I mean Ekasino. Now the second point you made, Neil.
That was the first point I made.
No, the first point you made, our on-air presence, and you told the supporters say, Wamo or say Phobians who are on various programs must drum our dissatisfaction with the performance of the match officials very hard on air. Okay, and you went on to say, we are the oldest existing club in the country. In the wake of the Anas expose, the last thing football stakeholders, especially the fans, expect is for referees to be below par. So, Phobians on air, please register the fans' disappointment and displeasure with the quality of officiating. What it means is that you have not accepted the defeat in good faith, or
we said we should register our displeasure. Now, Bibia also when you enjoy we come on register your displeasure and dissatisfaction. That's all we are saying.
The ultimate sports show.
Say we were not happy with the quality of the officiating. Is it wrong to say that in a country where there's freedom of expression? I'm saying that beyond expressing that one, no, then go to the official channel. The second point is National Chapters Committee, Muncho letter. So I didn't write that thing in isolation. You see, you come here, but you can't swap. You for boo any near say no, and you say you butter. That's all I'm saying. No, but the next point is NCC through the management. Muncho letter to where the people who appoint the referees. No, one can let go see. They should consider writing a strongly worded protest to the referees committee. Strongly worded protest. Of course, but if you are displeased about something, you write, I'm sorry to write you this letter. We are not so happy. My brother Musosho, you must express your feelings directly in that protest. We are protesting the performance of the officials. That's what we are doing. And you don't protest writing it boko boko. So protest writing it gidi gidi. No, you protest with strong words. That doesn't mean you insult, but you say yes. We don't appreciate the quality of the officiation. We have every right to do that. We've been so quiet about these things for so long. Are you surprised, after Anas number 12 expose, has and Kotoko match, women away, now this level of officiating? Of course, Kotoko 4, Almadin couldn't be disagree with you about this particular point. But Momo position Amujano, I say, ye expose number 12 no, still officiating no, below par emamo. Oh, I didn't think so. Overnight. At the end of the day, if it's gotten to a level like we saw through that expo, and if you actually been talking about our referees' performance, and then you started Kenya and that expose in Kwana, it's what we actually saw in that expose that brought a lot of things to the fore. I'm saying it will not change overnight, but we expect our referees to be up and doing. We expect them to be up and doing. That's what we're saying. Okay. Now, some of the Heart supporters in the nail, I say, Vale no any Kumasi supporters in Brika Kitchen Command Union Sports Night, and one more HSA. Kotokoni has friendlies, no, a bear has money with Munyabo. Agron Munyas Agronidi. More competitive matches, Namunya friendly, no. A bit of free say, has no Kotoko about too many times. Nancy, last season, Kotokoni has more matches by 6. Elsewhere, no. Rivals and Monisau, I mean Barcelona and Real Madrid, El Ali Nizamalek, who say, Ombaba, a rest of it say, Omba friendly match. What do yourselves had announced supporters in Biacano? I'm so more catcher has money when they say, Omunyas are grown out when the Kotoko food in Brofrofono, now it's league, now for young Quedim. Oh, I mean, so say, Obia won the writer, Obe Canada. Friendly matches are has Nikotoko airball. My imagine say it's a matter for your leadership. No, when I say leadership, I mean the management and the board of directors. One share they can assess the value and abutaya. That's our friendlies. No. Almost me a further assessment. FSA is it helping or it's not helping the club? And based upon one more determination, no, they will take a decision in the best interest of our crowd support, and that's how I respond to that. We need to leave it to the leadership. It's okay for supporters to express some wondering, but as somebody who's been both supporters, leader, and management head before, no, I from my experience, I believe that these are matters that the supporters can take up with the management. But most importantly, no, what is the purpose of these friendlies? If the purpose still remains that will favor our crowd support media, the management will decide the best to do. So, and if purpose I be favor club now, they can decide on the best steps to also take. And I leave that prerogative to your board and management. Okay. Neil, just a last one. But I don't know, my shifty focus on a crabby from House of Folk Nama Bissau about current events are Ecoso Ghana football. One of them Anas expose in aftermath. Nipa be Gidi say was Ghana football fully reformed. Was Ghana football to me fan into my pelfra. And there be na Ghana football quite see a big crowd here can was some officiating and here can it be a marketing, it be a transparency, it be accountability, and then be now Anas video by baby Eduni say FIFA the normalization committee ebeba na fe ye ko yanimo no na womo lead the process by electing new members of the Ghana the president and the executives.
so no ni say maybe na twam na wo ye adwuma ma FIFA in fact administrative wise no wako countries near the ko training ko for tama na wo consultant ema FIFA no process no bia bedu no hu ni sen na afi say sa reforms na ye ka no you bet me awie indeed Ghana football be reformed, especially when even after Anas expose no still officiating you so ka ho asebi.
Well, like I said earlier, no, with officiating and number of Nema, as I say, it will take some time. It's taken a long time for us to get to Bebe one day. It will take some time for it to be resolved. With FIFA's processes, they've given a very clear mandate to normalization committee, and I'm sure monitoring Asempa over the last few weeks, you've talked extensively about normalization on one or two programs. A idea when a football association or federation any challenge, FIFA steps in to form a committee just to bring us back to normalcy. There are a lot of commentators, media, senior media professionals. Almaka say, "Wamu share your statutes as a football association. There's not too much different from what FIFA encouraged football associations to adopt as their statutes." Now, let me just give a small background. FIFA have got a book we call the Standard Statutes for every football association. A book at FIFA Tro. The football association, normal for designing or more statutes. So most of the football federations who have adopted that standard statutes, it doesn't go too far away from what FIFA have written. We have a similar statute. Come to the rules and regulations. FIFA have given standard rules and regulations. Yet the issue doesn't differ that much. There are few areas FIFA might have challenges with, or the normalization committee will find challenges with, because over the years there have been some amendments to the statutes. It seems to Asempa go a little way away from your FIFA advices that football federations should have. And I expect those particular clauses within our statutes and our rules of regulations to be looked at by the normalization committee. The other part is the issue of representation, where there are quite a number of football stakeholders, I almost feel say, they are not adequately represented in the decision-making process of the FA. These are the two key areas. I mean, we feel say, while the normalization committee is about this work, they'll look at. The third part is the quality of officiating, how we can regulate our referees' work such that we have less reason to complain. Football, they're human. Every human has got its error. Naturally, referees, officiating officials would have their challenges with certain decisions. Entering FIFA and video assistant referee over the last World Cup, we saw how VAR changed so many critical decisions. There might be those who say, in due time, I bet me adopt VAR or Ghana. Fine, that might be the case, but there still is the case that we keep training our referees and keep accepting the fact that human error is part of what it is. But sometimes we show human error, now show blatant disregard of incidents they see or park and so on. That's where you have a committee that will do the review of the referee's work. And we'll review referee who say, you have to take decisive action and decision. I think that some of the time we've not been decisive enough in how we have dealt with infractions in statutes, rules and regulations. And that's what has brought us to this point. And I believe that through the work of the normalization committee, and through, I believe there are a lot of people, stakeholders in football, Ghana football, nobody can be happy. I am hopeful that we shall all come to a Mamia biblical reference and say, look, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of Ghana football. We've sinned and come short of the glory. We should all take our part in it. Let's not be self-righteous and sanctimonious and say, why you say, look, I can tell you 98-99% have sinned and fallen short of the glory of Ghana football. It's time that we come back to do what we know is right and insist on it. And we're doing that. The status no ends to stand by too much. Representation, something. Sorry. Some processes for example, appointing the emergency committee. Those are things that can be looked at. But beyond that, our statutes are almost in line with the FIFA's own standard statutes and regulations. It's more a question of how we implement it and the integrity of heart, sincerity of heart. Media follow with those things in place, we can rise up again. And I've said that when the normalization committee is finished and there's a next election, I'm sure the next FIFA World Cup, Ghana will be there.
normalization committee ni wie na adwuma na yeto abayi president ni executives are the next World Cup in Ghana will be there.
Ghana will be there. We've got quality players enough. We'll work on ourselves quickly and get back to the World Cup. And also, more importantly, your local football. We'll work at it. We can work at it. We can do it. Ghanaians must believe in themselves.
Asempa FM.
Neil, but are you looking at taking up an appointment in the next Ghana Football Association? Because you, Mr. Neil Armstrong Motagbe, would try several times so be contested for the FA presidency. Okay, let me say okay. Thank you very much for the correction.
That's correct.
One time, that was the 2011 elections after the World Cup now.
Exactly.
And you were disqualified, and the reason disqualified, I only say, Ukofa Ubi man be sign form and not only qualified to sign your form for you. Edu because man for the still say Neil Armstrong go so the FA president form cry went me and fail it. So guys I did form cry went me and fail in the form cry. As was man in the FA president. Say akonya kesia ba. Uye calculation now in the next 6 months there should be a new FA president. Ibe Neil Armstrong Motagbe. Say there I say playing field na high level. Enti okwa kofa the form. Now if you wait me a fail form ni ye na ya endorse anya nominations na fe Neil anya kwenya ako contested for the presidency of the Ghana Football Association so that in the next 6 months.
Just to make a quick point on the history I would demand. The thing was Omuka say team Bofo Akwatano omu 2 officials, chief executive and then omu board chairman. Omu chief executive no assigned the mami. All right, and then the board chairman signed him another contestant. And the law of the FAC says you cannot, one club cannot endorse 2 candidates. So they struck out one of my signatories in that particular one, and that was why I was disqualified. Just to, make that point clear.
Okay.
But coming back to your question about the future, to be very honest, no, my current focus is on advising and counseling and consulting for whoever the government of whoever FIFA and CAF through our local actors normalize football. No, that's where my current focus is. I've got a memorandum I've prepared, and when the time comes, I'll send that memorandum to the normalization committee. Just as my little contribution to helping the process of normalizing our football again, and I'll pay football review. After that, we shall see what the future holds.
Contesting or not contesting?
I can't say I'm contesting, and I don't even know how the representation will be. We were contesting. I said we should electoral college, So without knowing the electoral college, how can one say Obabe contesting? And for your listeners, the electoral college is simply one more form the body, either Congress, I vote for the next FA president. I cannot make any statement whether it's on the executive committee, whether it's on regional FA, whether it's on the main FA, whether it's the presidency. I mean, to me, come and be our bra. Normalization committee me feel say there's still a contribution that me to me Ghana football in an elective position. Why not? I'll do that. If however I feel that there's another way making me Ghana football, the key thing is what can we do to raise the football? It's not about position, and that's where sometimes people just get it wrong. And here we position. It's really about the contribution you can make. At the time 2011, me feel say in the position of FA, there was so much that I could lead Ghana football to do and to become. It didn't happen at the time. If it's to happen, it's to happen next year. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. My favorite quote, my life and my times are in the hands of the Almighty God. And Nyakupon nebe trekwine. But trekwine say yenfa form ni failure, yebe form ni affiliate, and go ahead to help Ghana football. Or see me and yenko, but we'll still have Ghana football.
Your life and your life and your times are in the hands of Ghana or the Almighty God.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Mr. Neil Armstrong. Hello, Barry. Hello, Kwame. Hello, Kwame. Oh, I'm not Kwame.
Kwame Pariphobia communication director.
Kwame, Nana, Kwame. Mumpa Kwame Bana. Na Kwame Jinaswa. Neza kami welcome no Bana. Na Kwame. Yeah, Kwame also.
Katia Neil say it is not his time yet.
It is not his time yet.
I know what he has here.
As I'm Kwame Yati as you. No, call. Okay, I'm saying no call. Yanko, Kwame. Now be able call there.
Okay.
mufi kumasi abedu na sotro mienu pa de nyamene no kreni empanyfo abebu amubu ye no kretodo say ball left near some ball right say when you hane so when dia na untwahwe and I want to form but we dey me say man
sasitro we say me mbo bi da and be ade fofo me na medical bobi in this wa bobia it is no new thing
na say wa bobia nipa no wa ba na tete na nsu de da wona eze wani hane ono nipa na tete na nsu de da ma na sere kra ma teze no wani hane sa afi as yes we
sure omunjina ye there are many years and as days ahead nearby omunjina ye.
Oh, okay. Dear neighbor.
Perhaps no go the young yabo and border. Bow Monsieur Besson Shavy. And nearby Miss Omunjina ye. Yomube Uno, Omokuma no Mokra Empe. Omunjina ye is a caution to them.
Okay. But Mammy Bissau, Bako, quickly. 1 year, their supporters in be Aka. 2 their nails so I can pay. Means what nail. Nail say official protest letter. Was the National Chapters Committee, either directly or through the club's management, should consider writing a strongly worded protest to the Referees Association of Ghana and copy the Ministry of Youth and Sports, since the GFA is still in a state of limbo about a match na home and away if any match
well, Moshe, in football, there are the rules and regulations in our ball. And see, if certain things don't go well, and I say if it goes well, I'm all for the privilege to comment on it. The NCC for an answer, ICC for an answer, whoever. Yeah, I won't make sure we are in crack and better management anymore. Then a decision will be made on it.
Okay, now, say no more complaining about officiating. No be him say ye anas video ni we are clubs referees be di matches ye class be jai complaining. Nti ade na egusu koso after expose.
Moshe, when are complaining about officiating?
Now I heard you. Now the man, you know I can say the referee aided it.
Moshe, tell me.
Oh, I don't know. Someone no. Make more voice in itself. Was it the referee aided Kotoko?
Moshe, tell me. As a football officially, I'm complaining about referee.
No, you complained. Who your PR, who your official of the club?
Moshe, tell me. So if at the stage of commentary, I cannot pass my personal assessment.
Oh, Kwame, Obia.
I'm only asking you, can I pass my personal assessment or not?
No, the assessment I don't see it as your personal assessment.
So what I say is what I have to tell you. That's not the position of House of Folk. That's my personal assessment. That was my personal assessment.
Okay, so what is the position of House of Folk?
The position of House of Folk is that Yabobo Newe, and we think that we have to concentrate on the way forward.
The position of House of Folk can say referee no or yadi and say wanyadi.
We don't have any comments against the referee. On a referee, on any referee for they should go and sit down, look at the clip again. Whether they fell short or they were positive, then they should continue from there. So
you don't have an opinion on the performance of the referee?
House of Folk, you don't have a stand. House of Folk officially has not complained on the position of the ref. I want to get that clear.
Yeah, Metiasio, but when I hear the PR of the club, you speak for the club.
Yes.
Club no position on the performance of referee no D match no kwesiada no anything.
Club no position on referee issues on the day is that Yabo match in area has not come out. If we want to come out, we will come out. Once we have not come out, it means we don't have any issue with the referee.
So what happens to your statement that the referee aided Kotoko? Because what is idea we asset meba what is idea we atwabontin ato supporters team. It is even possible say e kan ho na ma supporters no kwatutu nkodwan because PRO say referee ne boa Kotoko.
Moshoso time many ya tutu nkodwan no and time na me make statement to be
right after the game I was listening to you Kwame metie commentary. I heard you say referee no performance ne nye we say no ubisa commentator no kwa say ono hwa referee na nije ono na nije
many ya tutu nkodwan no and time me and me make his statement no. So my comment might never have instigated incidents that happen here. No, don't link it to it.
Okay, Kwame, me can say me linking it to say any instigate here. But if you, as the peer of the club, Babon Timber say, referee in AD Kotoko. Not 3 days after, we say it is not the position of the club. But what can they wear another club on time and to supporters in team say? Your peer will say, referee in the Boa Kotoko win here. What can we? But today you are saying, say, Yabobo Nevi,
I am not running away from the comment I made. What I say?
So you say,
what you say, as a PRO of Accra House of Hope, I don't have a personal decision, and as I don't have a personal life.
Okay, so but you still stand by some position, say, referee in the AD Kotoko.
It is not the position of Accra House of Folk. I want to emphasize that.
Yeah, but one person personally, you still stand by it.
Me position. What I saw is what I said.
Along
the line, the referee lost control. Referee no Germany, I'll tell him again.
Asempa FM.
Okay. All right. Yene mo supporters ni bi kasa okumase omo say has ne Kotoko agro no munya di sa friendly no omo mpebium munya sa friendly na mo ne Kotoko da bia mo so friendly no super duos double super clash omo mpebium munya management asebu ya beto monim na den na mo ka fa ho
and by 2-3 p.m. has an edisi kumase na your supporters no expresses our concern. But you know that in football, if because of passion, never be great Messi at certain times. But as in Yama Yakuma Bafo, we have lost. Nobody is happy. As Yama Yakuma Bafo, now you make it sure we always take the rightful decision for the club or for both clubs. It will be a Bafo. And you say, we are sorry to say, you're not going to go match. And I say, match. They have made their comment. We'll also sit back and make sure that management will always take the best possible decision for the club.
And the supporters not the two man Kumasi Kransa Moba.
Yes, the supporters told me, and all the incidents happening. I'm going to be at the call Central Police Station. And usually our coming back to Accra because they were bitter. The incident are happening about twice, and then secondly, so they felt that any prudent for us to continue to play any friendly match in Kotoko because Okakobo, that's a baby, nearby Bechiwa, then what is the need for it? But yes, in football, and to see my passion driving into that extent. And yes, it will go beyond the boundaries. Nobody wants to go to stadium and lose control. Okay, yes, never continue.
Okay, but beautiful said Nancy of late, Kotoko has more too many friendly matches. It is even bringing down the kind of fear.
Friendly matches, very much when. Are you too many?
And yet, okay, my friend say more about too many matches. President Cup, Kotoko has, Chua Cup, Kotoko has, the idea Cup, Kotoko has, Cup, Kotoko has, Cup Bia. As a last season, come about 6 matches between Mumiru.
And I think that is the most take the best possible decision in the interest of the club.
Okay. But supporters because I'm reading from the Ghanaian Times, say they are arranging them before court today. Sanity want me I'm bail and as it be because yeah movie I person brand yeah juma supporter who talk on say do court nem brand new din say dey yempe say mo go patcho bia enti anope no can you confirm to us say enukre say ye de mo ko gina court na
police phone handle case, you know, Yami Ekodi Hong Kong. But the good thing is that I say Yama police phone sell more handle case, you know. We have to allow them to handle it. Then we'll make sure that there will be peace everywhere. But you see, you know, assembly police phone and some, we must give them the needed respect. No more, Juma. But I am not saying that Hasselfolk will not ignore Ngofon and your supporters.
Okay. That's it. Na yenhwe de besi e wosade we mu. Na ye de omko gina court na mu difa Asempa but some de muti asese mra ne nya adwuma. Meboa. Okay, ye fancy kwame opariado na ye ne na twetwe enkomo no. Enti supporters na tutu nkonwa no ye de omo ekwa asem di bia. Okay, Kwame, that's it. Kwame, so concluding part na mate. That's it. Thank you very much. Enti Kwame Opariado na ono so yatene nka no. Chese nipa bi o ha, omutimi yira free system nim na afi omucho mutia no pasa na was it
Edom san na mutiu
na yefio kra.
Abi. Muno wo ba bia
kra. Enti odi ma yenye ya de wo ha. Na yefio ni. Okay, live on Asempa 94.7. Asemo Nanka Besenka trap make ye but only a me komra na ye city. A couple of messages. I say, Mosho, good morning. Opai should go straight forward with the answers. We don't want friendly with Kotoko again. Where have you seen El Ali play Zamalek often? I say, to me, the current leaders of the team are not serious with Opai. Simple. From Yaya Awa and Odi We Abba. Or say Mosho, please ask Opare if what he said was not the position of us as the PRO. Why didn't he throw a caveat that it was his personal decision when he was granting the interview? This is from David A. Illinois, Free Abba. Sports Row consort was is behaving like the party CPP. Always relying on past glory. Ingo Joseph say, Mosho, it is good Neil Armstrong is advising most of the Heart supporters to desist from those things and use the right channel. I think the advice should go to all club supporters because today it is Heart supporters. Tomorrow it may be another. But it must be noted that Anas has succeeded in fishing out all the bad referees who used to force Kotoko to drop points, especially in Kumasi. So those Heart supporters should note. This is Inko Joseph and also Eddie Way Abba. Now, talking about friendly matches, there is the Golden Clash Ebasu this weekend. It is Ash Gold and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The Golden Clash. And the Golden Clash. Ash Gold versus Kotoko. I'm about series of friends be. Almost about home and away, sir. That's the Golden Clash.
Golden Clash.
The Golden Clash.
A bit Macau. Bit Macau, that be nice, pa. Golden Clash.
The Golden Clash.
But say a bit Macano, no simple for.
Okay. David, sorry, Sribo. Sribo, David. Okay, Sribo bought him on the buyer. As the book is behaving like the party CPP. Always relying on past glory. David Sribo bought it. Take on him.
Sribo him baby a tonko konte okroma pa.
So
yeah, face the wall. Many di bia chepa. Onke kana hono wache.
Okay, yako and I am Dabi yanko.
I am the only manager in the world that won Italy, Spain and England. And by winning 8 titles, not small titles, not small countries, 8 proper titles, I think and I say, you disagree. you have the right to disagree. No problem.
I'm the best in the world. I got my power, I got experience, I got everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.